Originally released back in 2005, Shadow of the Colossus went on to become one of the most treasured games of all time. Despite being released towards the tail end of the PlayStation 2's impressive long life cycle, it pushed the PS2 to its maximum capability. This would include a certain style we had not seen before in a video game. The action-adventure would get the remaster treatment on PS3, improving graphics and various animation upgrades. Fast forward to 2018, and Shadow of the Colossus is once again making a huge stamp on the industry. This time on the PS4. This is not just a standard remaster that smooths out textures. This time we are treated to a full rebuild of the classic game. The company behind this masterpiece have also put their signature on some of the most notable remasters in gaming history, including the likes of Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, God of War Collection, and Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. This is the exceptional, dedicated work of Blue Point Games. Even the original Ico and Shadow of the Colossus collection on the PlayStation 3 was led by Blue Point. They are the kings and queens of bringing us some of the most incredible nostalgia experiences to date. For those who have yet to be educated on this breathtaking masterpiece, make sure you're prepared for some of the most deep storytelling and fully fledged narrative you have seen in a video game yet. You will take on the role of a young warrior that goes by the name of Wanda, accompanied by his horse Agro, who have travelled to a mysterious land with a girl who appears to be dying. They go in search of a power that will in turn heal her illness. When you arrive to the Shrine of Worship, where you place the sick girl on the altar, a ghostly voice from the heavens commands Wanda to do away with 16 giant colossi from the land in exchange for the girl's life. This is where the story begins, and of course you set off on your noble steed in search of your first grueling challenge against these giant beasts. Which brings us to the colossi themselves. They are, as you would expect, huge titans who appear to be part golem, part creature, which hints at some sort of supernatural intent beyond understanding. The backdrop is visually stunning, with an environment that shows signs of having once been well populated. You will come across ruined settlements, detailed stonework, and so much more. You will get rewarded if you take time to explore the land. It will also give you the opportunity to piece together your own folklore of this deep, dark, and mysterious world. Aside from this impressive visual and performance overhaul for the PS4 and PS4 Pro, the gameplay and controls for Shadow of the Colossus have received a number of notable enhancements. While there is an option to use the classic controls, the modern control layout really does gloss over some of the rough edges from the original game's gameplay. Using circle to roll, X to jump, R2 to grip, amongst other smooth button combinations, makes for a much more effortless and enjoyable experience. The only slight annoyance I found was that without switching back to the classic controls, I was unable to find a way to pet Agro. I was very disappointed. So here's the verdict. Back in 2005, I was introduced to one of the most impactful games to hit the shelves. In 2018, Blue Point Studios gave me the opportunity to relive those moments and add to my desire and love for Shadow of the Colossus. Improving on a game that already felt like a masterpiece could not have been easy, but Blue Point have succeeded beyond my expectations and then some. Playing it on the PS4 Pro in 4K really is breathtaking and challenges some of the best looking titles that we have seen so far. A brand new control system and a much more stable camera gives you a much more engrossing experience. Nostalgia can be a wonderful thing, but this visit was special.